this thing. I'd love to hear her voice.
Yeah.
Carol, come on. If you do, I will not send my mosquitoes to your house. I'll be good to you. I'm always good to Carol, though.
There we are. I think we're live. I hope we're live. Anyway, listen up. Welcome to G.Parkers, and I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to take us out by... I got a nice lead in here.
StreamYard, see if anybody...
Let's see.
G.Parker over here.
Let's see if he notices this.
And then simulcast it over on his channel.
Let's see if he notices this.
Usually I hear from Off-Grid by now.
Rich Arcade is giving me a nice lead in, so I'll give him a nice exit from his stream.
Where's that pesky Off-Grid? Playing pinball?
There you go, Retro. Are you really over here checking?
This reminds me of Nibbler with the no walls. I guess I could check to see if I have a G.Parker stream.
Well, Retro,
Right now.
wait till he sees this.
Oh, he's got your stream on.
No.
Yes, he's got your stream on.
There we go, everybody. That's Retro Arcade Music Man ending his stream over there and getting ready to come over here. So, anyway, welcome to Sunday night at G.Parkers. Yeah.
You little rabbit on this Easter.
I had to mess with him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I gotta turn off his.
Everybody.
I gotta turn off his.
That link in my...
How do I do this? I gotta turn it.
I just put it in. I hope this is the right link.
There, I think I got it. All right, everybody. Welcome to G.Parker's Arcade Room. It's Easter Sunday, and I was late getting down here because I was satisfying the family with my presents, and so I didn't have a chance to get a proper setup. So I was just kind of rushing around here at the last minute, getting things going for you. And I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes, and I think you all know I've been talking about FX Pinball, because you know I'm the pinball guy. Let me see, here we got Off-Grid Arcade. Hello, thumbs up, my friend, from Carol. And hi, Carol. Okay, Off-Grid saying hi to Carol. I'm going to try to watch the chat as much as I can here. Let me say this. I've been working. First of all, I've got some information. Some stuff happened while I was playing FX Pinball the other day that concerned me, but I did some research on it, and doggone it, today I was trying to follow up on that research, and the only thing I can do is give this to you by memory and tell you what happened, but I think it's good news. So, and Off-Grid's here in the chat because he and I had a talk about it. Retro Arcade Music Man, he switched over, and I think I did hear him say that after my stream, he was thinking about going back and continuing on his stream, because I don't think I'm going to be too late tonight. So for those of you that were over there enjoying that, that'd be great. Anyway, get back to this thing at hand. First, I think I've told you. Now, I want you all to smile about this. I'm working on getting an interview with somebody from Zen Studios, and I think I told you that not able to do that. But I'm just letting you know to prepare yourself, because I am going to have a special guest here. I'm not sure exactly who he's going to be or what part of who he's with and all this is going to be, but I think you're going to enjoy it. We're going to discuss some of the stuff about Zen Pinball, and I did manage to get a hold of the custodial department at Zen Pinball. That's as far as I could get, but I don't know. Somebody there said that they thought they'd might be willing to come on the show and talk a little bit, so I don't know if it's going to be about pinball or toilet cleaning or what it's going to be, but enough about that. I'm going to look at this chat again here real quick. I saw that Carol was here. I saw Off-Grid. I see Retro Arcade Music Man. I see somebody said Said something to Chaos. I thought they said something to Chaos. I don't know if Chaos is here yet or not, but I usually see him in here. VKQ, Interest and Adventures. I see you here tonight too as well. Okay, let me tell you my story about what happened. And I don't think Off Grid saw this. He's been playing some Zen, but I actually bought some tickets, tickets. That's it. Whatever it is you buy, and I bought some of the tables. I only bought tables that weren't available on FX3 because I wasn't going to buy duplicates. Why? Why? But what happened is Off Grid said this didn't happen to him, but it did happen to me. Every time I started, I went into Epic, and every time I started to play launch FX Pinball, it took me to another website. It said log me in, and I'll tell you, I looked tonight to find the name of that site. I looked in my notes, and like the 65-year-old moron I am, I didn't write it down. And I looked through my Google search, I couldn't find it, but it told me to go to this site. So I was a little leery about going in and logging into some site that had no explanation to it, and I thought maybe it's just a fluke on Zen's site or Epic's site. I didn't know what it was. But long story short, I finally decided to bite the bullet and said you can log in with your Google account. So I just put in my Google username and password, and it did everything it's supposed to do for security-wise. Google notified me and said, yes, this is legit, and I want to know, do you want to approve to go onto this site and everything? And so then I started reading about it. And it was sketchy what I read about it, and I'm going to give this to you from memory. But what I read on the Google search about this site was it was some way of making it so that it described it kind of, sort of, like it was some way of signing into this so that if you played that game on one platform, it was something they were working on to get it to play on another platform. Now, I don't know if I saw this and wasn't supposed to see it, if it's just a fluke that it popped up, because again, it didn't pop. Nobody I've talked to, I don't know if any of you have seen this happen. And Off Grid, I see you're having trouble getting a run on your cabinet. And that's something else. One of my viewers told me how to make it work on vertical mode, portrait mode, and it worked the first few days. I went back and tried to reproduce that again, and I cannot get it to run in portrait mode again. But they admit, so let me get back to the story, because that's another story. But they said it was some way to cross platforms. So let's fast forward. I thought, well, that's interesting. Well, let's fast forward. And what y'all need to check out, and I'm going to try to bring it up over here on my system, and then I'll show it to you. Okay, that's my site. I don't want to mess that up. I don't want to mess up where I'm at. Let me open another window to YouTube. And let me look at my history. That's the quickest way for me to find this. Okay. Zen Studios does a the pinball show. So I don't know how many of you are aware of the pinball show and watch it. But if you're into Zen pinball, you ought to watch it. And let me make sure this is the right one. I'm bringing it up. And I don't know if this is the right. Nope, this is not the right video. This is somebody else's video that I was watching that was playing, and I don't want to get on here and get in trouble for showing somebody's video. But anyway, long story short, check out Zen Studios, the pinball show on Facebook, and they came out with one 3 days ago. And the guy that started the show, usually there's two co-hosts, but some executive from the show opened the show before he turned it over to their host. And he said that they'd been getting a lot of complaints and that they were listening about this ticket thing, about people complaining about what I've complained about, and that is buying tickets and not having enough to. In other words, right now I bought, I don't know what I bought. I bought X amount of tickets. Well, the pinballs that I bought, cost X amount of tickets, and it left me so many left over. Not enough. It left me change, but not in real money. I just stuck with these tickets. It's not enough to buy another table, but it was too many to buy the tables I wanted, so it's kind of crazy. Well, anyway, they got complaints about that. Well, the guy was explaining, but you'll have to watch it for yourself, but just watch the pinball show. And I looked at the comments on that video, and people were still complaining, had some valid points. But they said, well, the obvious is why didn't you have this all set up and explain this to us? But you've had months of getting this ready, and you didn't explain it to us, or don't have it right yet. But what he's explained was, and this sounds weird to me, but the Epic, you're buying the tickets and giving your money to Epic, then you're turning those tickets into Zen for the games, and by doing that, now this don't kill me, the messenger, I'm just saying, kind of repeating what he said, this allowed them to retain ownership of the game, because they're not really collecting money for the game, they're collecting tickets. Their Epic's getting paid by the tickets. I don't know, see, I'm already got this so screwed up because he explained it so poorly, or it doesn't make sense. But long story short, the end game here is supposedly if you buy with tickets and they retain the ownership of the download content or whatever, the protection on it, that you will be able to buy it one place and use it across all your devices. Now, I didn't say that. I'm saying what he said. And he didn't even say clearly that you would be able to do that. I think he used words like, we're hoping you'll be able to, or that's our end game. That's what we're hoping our end game will be. So enough about that. I just wanted to explain some stuff that I learned about it. And again, don't take my word for anything I said. Go to if you're concerned about this or want to know, look up the pinball show on, I wish I could find that. But you got to look up the pinball show on YouTube. I'll type it in here. And okay, this shows one. Well, I don't know why I could find that this morning and I can't find it now, but believe me, it's there. It is, well, let me just open this up and see if I can look at their channel and look at their videos, because I tell you, it said it was put out about 3 days ago. And why tell you what, YouTube's algorithm. See, this is stuff I was going to try to have all ready for you when I started tonight. But the other thing that was cool is they did talk about a new table that would be out by next month, World War Z. Arriving April 21st. That's what it says here. And I just found, well, that's still not the video. This is just a promo they're doing for World War Z. Okay, here it is, 3 days ago. So, let me just let me see if I can get this up here. Now, again, I'm only going to show this for a brief second because I don't know, I've had enough problems. I don't want anybody. I did not get permission to show this. But this is the pinball show. And here's a brief look at World War Z, the pinball table that is supposed to be coming out. So, I don't know, you all be the judge. It's kind of cool looking. But let me catch up on the chat while that shows. Okay. Oh, and welcome to the unknown gamer. It looks like is in on the chat right now too. So, hello, the unknown gamer. My thumbnails you're upside down. Okay. Well, you guys, I hope you're enjoying the chat. If you had any questions for me, trying to scroll up through here. Okay, well, I just took a brief look at that. Looks like everybody's chatting amongst themselves. If I missed somebody, missed a question that was asked, I apologize. I think y'all are, looks like it's more chat amongst yourself, which is great. That's what I like. I like it when you do that. So, anyway, with that being said, let me come back here. That was a look at World War Z. It looks pretty cool. So, I'm optimistic, and I know a lot of people put in their chat, or their, not their chat, but their comments on there, that a lot of people still weren't happy with the way things were going, and were less optimistic than I was that they'd be able to pull off what they're promising. But I can't imagine a company this big not promising some of this stuff and not coming through with it. And I'm going to take and copy this link, and here you go. In here is the link. Did it send? I hope it sent. Yeah, I think it did. Okay. In the chat, I put the link to this YouTube video. So if you want to see it for yourself, take a look. And it starts right at the beginning and runs for the first 2 minutes. Is this? He's not the regular host. He's the one of the officers or somebody within the company talking about these things. So there you go, and you can see all the comments. I just double-checked the link to make sure I did post the right link, and I did. So anyway, there you go. So anyway, with that being said, what I thought I would do is let's take this down, and let's close this down, and let's open up Epic and take a look at the FX games again. Now again, I just wanted to say that that's all I was letting you know is that there was some breaking news about what was going on with FX Pinball, and that there might be a chance that we'll be enjoying, that they'll fix this coupon ticket thing, and that they'll take and make this thing work across multiple platforms. Let me take and launch Pinball FX. If I can get it to launch here. That's one thing. It's all new, and it seems like, and it's new to me too. It says it's running. Okay, that's why it's running in the background. And we got it loaded. Let me go over here. Okay, here it is. I'm going to show it to you again. It's this is what it's wanting me to log into. XSOLLA login. Now see, Off Grid said he didn't see this. I don't know if any of the others of you that have been playing this have seen it. But I did a search for that XSOLLA, and it's where it talked about cross-platforming and stuff. Let me go back here. I'm going to enter my personal information in here. And but unless somebody else out there can tell me But again, I'm not watching the... Oh, it'd help if I could spell. See, every time it wants an authentication through my phone, so it's going to send me a message. And it's going to say, is that you trying to log in? And I say, yes, it's me. And then it's going to let me go right back to... So, there we go. And I want to check one other thing over here. Well, I can't. Well, I don't know how many of you saw me playing my wife and I playing the real pinball, the Stranger Things tonight, and she kicked my butt. So if you didn't check that out, it's just a short little 5-6 minute video I put up just a few hours ago because her and I played a little pinball, and she kicked my butt. And I had some questions about that, and I didn't get to answer a lot of the comments, the questions in the comments, but I forget what one of them was. I was going to answer here. Oh, somebody wanted to know about the skill shot she got. She got a 30 million skill shot. It's getting in one of the little scoot baskets on the left. The Demogorgon mouth shot is a separate. It's not a skill shot. That's just a shot within the game that gains you anywhere from 5 to 35 million, depending on at what level you're at. Whereas this skill shot she hit is when you hit a drop target and drop it into a scoot at the same time or simultaneously, which is a real hard shot. And she made it in this this round she did with me, which won the game for it with a $30 or $35 million, a million point shot, not $1 million. Okay, I see Gamer FX is in the house. Retro Man Randy Savage is here. Yes, she did whoop me. She whooped me real bad. Okay, you guys enjoy the chat, and let me see. Okay. Well, Off Grid Arcade, I think you are set up as a monitor, and Retro Arcade Music Man, I think you guys have. I'm going to hand the comm over to you guys, Off Grid and Retro Arcade Music Man. Looked after my chat. And I appreciate Gamers Effect. I appreciate you suggesting thumbs up. I always appreciate those. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can take a look at what tables I've got. I bought the ones that aren't on FX3, which is Sky Pirates, Pinball Noir, Curse of the Mummy. Now see, here's what I couldn't stand, is if you look at the upper right hand corner of my screen, wherever it is, you'll see I've got 55 coupons left, or whatever. I got 55 left. Well, let's just go over here. Let's try to buy Star Wars. Okay. Well, okay, see, it's 60. It's 60 points. So I'll remove that because I don't have enough to buy that. Now, I'll go over to this this cheaper one that's 33% off. It's 30. Okay, I can buy that, but I can't buy two because I only got 55 points. Everything's 30 or 60, and I've got... So I can't buy two, and I can't buy one. So, I mean, I don't know. I think you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying it right, but... And it looks like the free ones... I think I'm not sure which ones are running free right now. Is Adventureland free? No. I'm gonna hit clear cart before I end up accidentally buying something. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Great seeing everybody in here tonight. Okay, listen, enough about all this. Let's play Sky Pirates. What the heck? Okay, I gotta get out of the shopping cart. I gotta get over to my tables. Now I gotta get over to Sky Pirates. And again, I don't blame them for this. This is just, it's a new way of doing things compared to FX3. But it,
Welcome aboard, lad.
I think it's got some viable, I mean, it's cool looking names, and I can't wait to see that.
Not every day you'll have the opportunity to fly on the deck of the mighty Magnetar. Hit the top hole.
I want to see how I change views. Manual view, view 0, view 1, view 1W. Now, I tried to get this to run in vertical mode again, and that's why I'm running in horizontal, because I just couldn't get it to do it.
Where did you learn to aim? Arr.
Well, doggone it.
Close one, aye.
Dagnabbit! Anyway, Zen Studios, FX. Not FX 2 or 3 or 4, it's FX. Their new platform.
Hey, where did you find that?
Where I think they've got enough complaints and stuff. They're trying to fix some things. I know I'm making excuses for them because it is new. And if they do fix those things, I think the tables are beautiful. I think they sound great. You know, compared to some other games, they're not real expensive. But I just hate having that, you hearing that excuse that we just haven't got all the bugs ironed out yet, because anybody that's been around this FX knows that FX3 did not release any new tables, with the exception of recently Indiana Jones. For a long time saying that they were working on this, and it's been ages. And I know to create something this beautiful, they have got to put a lot of work into it. But, you know, then to release it, have you noticed that a lot of these companies are doing that lately? They, well, I won't get into that. I'll start getting hate mail. I'll start mentioning the places that I get aggravated at that do this stuff. But there's one in particular, I own their products, and they release a new firmware update constantly. I won't say the name. Y'all know that AtGames does that. It's late night TV. Late night with Conan. Late night with Conan O'Brien. The Crazy Irishman. Oh, wait a second. He got canceled, didn't he?
Don't you dare spoil me shit. You hear me, monkey?
Poor guy, the NBC execs really messed him over. But that's another story for another day.
Hey,
And ball out. Ball 2 is out. That's right. Don't screw the pooch. Where did I see that? I was watching a movie or a television show the other day, and some guy said that, and I just about busted up. I said, man, he really screwed the pooch. And I thought, oh my goodness. And I know that was one of my father's biggest sayings. Well, you screwed the pooch on that one, boy. Anyway, I hope everybody's Easter went well. Enough with all the bull talking about games and stuff. I mean, we're here to talk about games and pinball, which is fun. But I hope everybody's Easter went well. It was cold and rainy all day today. So I am so happy that we got together with the family last weekend and on a beautiful 65, 70 degree day in the sunshine, and had our little barbecue at my nephew's newly acquired property where he got 10 acres and a nice little place out there in the country. And I mean, I'm kind of in the suburb of the suburbs, but he's out in the country of the country. But he does have electrical power off grid. I told him, I said, you need to get with I said, I got a buddy that's got a full-blown arcade. He's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's all on solar. So for those of you that don't know, and I'm sure most of you do that are here tonight, but check out Off Grid. What do we call this? What do we call this? Is this we call it missing a shot because you're screwing around. What do we call it? Do we call this a shout out? Do we call it a shout out? A shout out to Off Grid Arcade.
We are the lords of the sky. Hey, where did you find that?
The unknown gamer is still here. Ben Dover. Ben Dover. Yeah, I get you. Digital Victory. Oh my goodness. Digital Victory knows I know better than to upgrade. Yeah. Well, that's just like my. Oh, I get to put my name in. That's just like the stinking computer. I turned it on tonight, and I'll play again. I turned it on tonight. The typical Windows. We're going to upgrade. No, I don't. I've got a live stream to do. I don't want to update. Everything wants to update. Good grief. But hey, again, I see Digital Victory in the house. I want to welcome him and tell you, he's been showing up more and more, and I appreciate him when he does come around. And I'll tell you what, I just can't say enough about, because he's a pinball guy. As is Off Grid, and as is future Mr. Retro Arcade Music Man is his future's in pinball, because he's just acquired a new setup, which is getting the work in progress there. But Digital Victory's got some great content, some great stuff with some all kinds of tables explaining stuff to you about how to play. And he can teach you how to play much better than this old man is right now.
Set sail. Our next adventure awaits. Aim for
Let's see now who's here. Brooklyn Menace. Brooklyn Menace. Hello, Brooklyn Menace. Man, I'll tell you what, it just get more and more people. Hey, where'd you learn to aim? You know, he needs to shut the heck up. He's giving me crap, isn't he? That World War Z that they show on that, which I put the link in there in the chat, that just looks like that's going to be a really cool table on here.
Hey, where did you find that?
I turned on today my homemade, it's the oldest thing I've got that I made. I made the 2 pinball, virtual pinball tables, but the first thing that I built was just a
Hey, where did you find that?
an arcade, Mean Machine, I'm pronouncing it right, made a multicade. It hangs on the wall in the arcade. It's around the corner from everything. I'm running out of room in there. But I actually turned it on today. It hadn't been on. I blew the dust off of it because I've been playing so much pinball, and I've been playing games on the Switch, and I've been playing on the At Games Legends Ultimate, the At Games. I've got the At Games Legends Ultimate. I got the At Games Legend Mini. I got the At Games Legends I don't know, the 2-player one. I've got 3 of those things. No pinball though at games, just the. And I've been playing those so much that I just hadn't got this. I hadn't got this one out in a long time, or turned it on. It's always out, and it actually had dust gathering on it. The room gets dusty easy down there in the family room. But anyway, I got on there and actually played some games on there today. Played some Centipede, and was having a ball playing Centipede. I just hadn't played Centipede in a while. Centipede was one of those games I just always liked it because it frustrated me, and it made me want to go back for more.
Change of course. Gold, gold, and more gold.
Okay, more about this just real quick. I was talking about it earlier, but didn't have as many people in. I want to get this guy that. Oh, what the heck? Okay, what do I do here? Oh, that's cool. Oh no. Oh, I'm messing up. Oh, I messed that one up. Screwed the pooch on that one. Nope. Oh, there.
Change of course.
Well, didn't do very good on that.
Ball locked.
Ball lost, yeah, ball lost, yeah. I see lots of links going up, so I appreciate that. Off-grid, Retro Arcade Music Man. Looks like you're posting links. Let's share the each other's channels. Let everybody get to know each other on the chat. That's a great. Okay, I got another high score. Okay. Now see, if I cross-platformed, but I can't do that. If I cross-platformed, I'd be able to go over and get on Chaos. If you're still in the house, tell everybody, tell me if your is your tournament still going on? I think it was going to be over tonight. I need to get on there and check and see how I did. So I think I did pretty good on that one. That's the first one of his I've actually done good on. I know Mr. Postile, he said he hated that game. Yes, I would have to say I am the worst pirate gunner you've ever heard. Oh my goodness. Yep, and Retro's gonna get that table together. I know he is. I know he is. Okay. Yes, I stink. I've never. I'll tell you what, I like this one too. We'll play this one. We'll play this one time. Then I'll probably get out of here and let Retro have it back. Let him take it. So y'all go back over to Retro's channel. As a matter of fact, I might just go over there and sit back and relax a little bit. So, my tables. All right. Okay, my tables. I was gonna say, where'd they go? Pinball Noir. Oh, that's why I screwed up. I didn't. I kind of like this one.
I was thinking that I was out of work again when she stepped into my office. She was really something. A genuine knockout.
SJMEOLOEOLA. Mola, I am happy to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Trying to catch up on the chat, but again, some of it, if you're not following along, I don't know what to talk about. So, anyway, so with that being said, I'll play pinball and you guys talk. I just don't want to announce anybody that came in, because I do appreciate you coming by and participating, or any questions that anybody has.
Ball 1 locked.
Ball 1 locked.
Only 1 bullet. The chances are slim, but never zero. Try a little bit harder.
So if anybody were to ask me, I feel like I gotta fill some time here with an answer. You know, if anybody were to ask me,
Thank you, my
do I
lovely.
think Pinball
Only
FX
1
is worth it?
bullet. The chances are slim, but
Not buying tables you already have, but if you don't have the tables, and especially, or if you have the old FX3 tables but want to get some newer tables, I do like these newer tables so far, and I think once they get, and I understand if you have a cabinet, which I do, I can play these in here on the PC, but I would be very disappointed if I find out I'll never be able to play these on the cabinet, which I just can't believe that they will not make these available
only 1
for the
bullet.
cabinet. I just,
The chances
I
are
really
slim,
hope that
but
they do, because I think these would look absolutely fantastic. And I think it's what Off Grid Arcade said earlier too, is he's having to upgrade his computer system because these are using more resources than the FX3. And I think Zen Studios did confess that that is a fact. So
That's gone for sure.
oh, it's raining.
Only 1 bullet.
Yeah, see, I haven't tried these
Chances
on my
are
laptop
slim,
yet.
but,
And I sure would like to see them come out on the Switch, because that's one thing I do enjoy. And I'm hoping that if that rumor's right, maybe I won't have to rebuy them for the Switch. I'd like to think that they'll cross-platform, but I don't know. A lot of people say they don't believe that that'll happen, but I'll tell you, the thing I like about the Switch is I love my cabinets.
Ball 3 locked. Multi-ball.
Oh, multi-ball.
We have a message for you from the boss.
The thing I like about the Switch is the portability. If I want to, it's strange you could go sit in a waiting room. At my age, I spend a lot of time in doctor's offices, waiting rooms. Either taking my wife or myself. And I was sitting in a doctor's, not in the waiting room, but sitting in the room. They always make you wait in the waiting room, then they take you into a room and make you wait again. And I was sitting in there waiting on him, playing my Nintendo Switch, and he says, "What do you got there? That sounds cool." And I showed him pinball. I bet we spent
Better hurry.
5 minutes, which doesn't seem like that is a long time. I'd be exaggerating if I said it was any longer, but I bet we spent every bit of 5 minutes me showing him me playing pinball.
We have a message for you from the boss.
On that Switch, and he just thought it was cool as hell. He said, "I never knew about playing pinball on a Switch." Of course, I'll tell you another story. Since I'm talking about doctors and pinball, now I don't think I've ever told this story. This is real funny. My wife's back surgeon. She had back surgery.
Hey, honey, let me give you
And
a hand.
the first one, she's had a couple, and for those that may ask, she's doing real well. As a matter of fact, she's in physical therapy, and I think she's going to have like a 99%, maybe even 100% recovery, I'm hoping. She's just going to have to be careful. But long story short, her
2 weeks.
doctor came out, neurosurgeon who works on the spine as a neurosurgeon,
Ball 1 locked.
came out to talk to me after the surgery.
Only 1 bullet.
And I was wearing my solid state pinball hat from Solid State Pinball here in Kansas City, and he told me all about my wife and took his time, and But then he asked me about the pinball hat. Well, I found out this guy's got 3 or 4 real pinball machines in his basement. He's a pinball freak. And last time she went for a follow-up with him, I was sitting in the doctor's office with him, and when he got done seeing her, he asked me more about the
I
pinball
was
place,
thinking
and
that I was out of work again.
we've actually set
She
up
stepped into my
a
office. She was really something.
we've actually set up a time that we're going to try to get together, and me and my wife's neurosurgeon are going to go play pinball together. So, and I know she was teasing me afterwards. She says, when I go to see him from now on, I said, all we're going to talk about is pinball. But it's kind of cool, interesting fact that my wife's neurosurgeon is a pinball freak. And next time we're together, if somebody reminds me, I'll tell you another neat story, because this guy actually has some pretty cool history. As a matter of fact, his family, the reason he's into pinball, his family actually was involved in pinball manufacturing and the use of pinball years ago. And, kind of, his name is actually, and I'll wait till next time to tell the story. But he's a nationally, his great grandfather was nationally known, and I'll reveal that on my next show. So, anyway, let me see if I can remember how to get out of. Yeah, let me see if I can remember how to get out of Pinball FX. So, I am exiting the table, and I am going to exit the game. And I'm going to exit that. And I'll open this back up. And I am back with you. So anyway. Okay, let me take a look at some of the chat going on. Boy, it's going a mile a minute, so. Alright, guys. Well, man, that's going fast. I want to thank everybody for getting a great chat here, a great showing tonight. I don't know. I don't know if I think I got 11 concurrent viewers at one time. That's probably a record for me, and I appreciate it. Man, I just see all kinds of neat people in here. Well, very good, very good. I don't know. Maybe that was just catching up because I had that window closed. But anyway. See, when I'm running out on StreamYard, the text is so much better on the chat, and on this one here, just an OBS, my chat and looking at it on trying to even follow it on YouTube. And if I take and I make my screen bigger, change the percentage in the display, that's cool, but then it messes up my pinball play. Okay, I just put that link in there one more time for the pinball show by FX Studios. It's the last link I put in the chat there. So if you didn't get it earlier, there it is. Click that link, copy that link, whatever you want to do. But you can check out to see what I was saying about them trying to explain some things and I don't know, covering themselves or whatever, covering their tracks on some of this stuff. Oh, Mr. Nobody in VR. Yes, I do remember. Yes, and the coin ops thing. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to help. And thank you for showing up, Mr. Nobody. So, yeah. So, with that being said, I think I had a lot of fun tonight. Well, I know I had a lot of fun tonight. Get kind of discombobulated. Busy day, sat up here fast. I'll tell you what I'm going to advise. Guys, I know a lot of links got put up here. Try to check out each other's channels. It's always great. That's how I met a lot of new friends, see a lot of new content that I didn't know was out there. Y'all have got some great stuff out there. So I want to thank y'all for following along, coming with me on Sunday night, especially on Easter night. Again, I had some great day with the family today indoors because of the terrible temperatures, but and I'm kind of going on just a little bit to give everybody a chance to settle down in the chat. But thanks again. Go back over Retro, if you're there, I assume, and you could put in the chat, are you going back over to your channel and going to go live? If you are, I'm going to send everybody back over there. So go. Retro did a great job of sending everybody over here. I've been running my mouth for about 45 to 50 minutes. Head back over to Retro's channel and say hi to him and let him tell you a story or two. So if that's the case, do it, guys. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. I enjoyed having each and every one of you. It was a blast. I'll see you next Sunday night. I just feel honored to have all you great people coming by and saying hi to me. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. Bye now.